So today in the shop, we got our buddy's 300EX back. .300EX has a bad carrier bearing. We figured it out on the ride. Battery's dead. It's not starting. So we're gonna give her a shot. Change carrier bearing out, charge battery, and go from there. It's the new carrier bearing. It's one of the nice ones. It's got a greasable fitting right in the middle.
It's supposed to have like double roller bearings in it. It's supposed to be really good.
$6 on Amazon. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna hate our lives for the rest of the day because that was supposed to take all day and it didn't. So this should be an easy, quick 30-minute job.
That's a short extension.
Well, I would get you a 17, but it's out. Is a 1-inch extension enough?
Sure.
You're such a
That was the point. Alrighty, so we got the tires off, got the pieces off. So now we're gonna go through and remove the rear brake, start taking off the chain, skid plate, all that other fun, tedious stuff. It's flooded.
Just in case you guys are wondering, lug nut sizes, 17 millimeter. Axle nut size, 27 millimeter.
Brake size, 12.
All right, cool. We'll check back within a few minutes. All right, so moving on. We're heating up the rear nut right now. Get some heat to it. We looked up a video just to see the order of operations for this guy. And in the video, we saw the trick to take a pry bar, or in our case, a crowbar, put the hub back on, just loosely. We're gonna heat it up, and Stitches has got a big pipe wrench he's gonna stand on. We actually put a jack stand underneath this guy too, and we're gonna take it off of the straps and rest it on the jack stand.
Already is.
Okay. Yeah,
They're both loose.
they're both loose, so. Yeah, Stitches is gonna stand on the pipe wrench, and he's gonna try and break this loose. These are left-handed threads, so go down. All right, cool. We'll check back with you while I'm filming him falling.
Woo! Where's the pipe?
Oh, you're not standing on it?
I would, but it's kind of...
Do you want this, or is that too small?
That might be too small. Pull it out.
I already tightened it back down, damn it. What the f was that? Damn it! Did you really wait for me to turn around?
I didn't think it was gonna... Oh, no, maybe it's not. I think it just popped off there. Oh, no, it's loose. She popped, though.
Ah. She's probably hot as a mother.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Want
gonna grab a
welding
welding glove. She worked faster than I thought it would.
That's what she said.
Yeah, you're right.
It's probably because we drenched it in PB Blaster.
I thought it was going to be heated the crap out of it, but, you know.
Potatoes. Go ahead. No. I think she slipped.
She did. Are you watching me bust my butt?
Nah, That is sketchy. You want me to stand on the other foot peg?
Sure.
She don't want to move? Is she still hot? She moved! It took, what is that, like a 6-foot pipe?
It's a piece of fence post, actually, from probably 150 years ago.
An old fence post. We had to get Big Bertha out on the job. I'm standing on this foot peg, 1 foot on the axle, 1 foot on the foot peg. And he's literally jumping on the freaking fence post, and she moved. Golly, that was a job.
Huh. And he sees it going back on that thing.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh, well, you gotta put Bertha back on there. I'll put Bertha back on there. I just wanted to be able to sit. Good luck charm.
All you gotta do is get the clip visible.
Yeah, I know.
You all right? You want me to take over some of the turning?
If you want to.
I don't want to, but I'll give you a break.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll take the seat though.
No, man, you're gonna be better off standing up. Trust me.
You think so?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so disappointed in you right now.
And me?
Yes.
Why?
You don't have your work shoes on.
I took them off because it was raining. I thought we were going to be outside longer trying to get this bad girl in. Yeah, babe.
Yeah, bro.
That's not it. That's like.
God. Never. Yeah. Watch.
It should go down. All right, so we're gonna keep doing this, and once we get it all done, we'll check back in with you.
All right, guys. Here's an update. Got everything on this side ripped apart. A lot of heat.
Impatience.
Yeah. So we're actually about to flip the axle out now, and then we'll go through and we'll explain how everything came out. She's like right there, dude.
She is.
We still got the mallet over here?
Somewhere.
That's not how you're supposed to do that.
No. Not one bit. We gotta separate this a little bit. She seems to be stuck in there.
Anybody want to feel it?
Oh, probably should have pulled that bolt out, huh? Yeah, that's what it's hanging on.
Is it?
Almost guarantee it.
What is that, a 17?
Oh, I think. Oh, we had a 10 over here.
Nope.
Maybe it's a 12. Yep, it's a 12. I believe that gives you. Yeah. Hey, just remember to take that bolt out. Otherwise, she won't want to move. Oh God.
That's nasty.
You can hear that.
Yep.
So also too, the retaining clip that holds the bracket and everything is broken. It came off. You can see the bearings down in there are just destroyed.
Yeah, it's chunky. Let me zoom in. Yeah, it's nasty.
So we're gonna take a break,
Grab a little grub.
grab some grub, and maybe we'll get this all off and go from there. Alrighty, so back in the shop. Noodles had to go deal with some family stuff. We got the housing off. Ended up breaking a couple pieces off. But the centerpiece here is stuck on the axle along with the bearing race. So we're going to have to cut these down with a grinder to split them to try and get them to slide off. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This bearing here seems like it's going to slide right off for us, which is going to be a good thing. And once I get this done, we'll check back in with you. Alright, so went through and cut all the way down and cut through. I did hit the axle a little bit, but it's not going to compromise anything, so I'm not going to worry about it. Now I'm going to take and throw this in the scrap. And I'm going to take a wire brush. I'm going to go starting from down here all the way down. I'm going to wire brush this axle, make it all look nice and clean. And then before I put it in, I'm going to put some anti-seize where they sit on those bearings. So if we ever have to tear this thing apart, it'll make my life easier. And then, yeah, that's about it. So once I get that all wire brushed and cleaned up, we'll check back with you for reinstallation. Alrighty, so we ended up, my buddy ordered the wrong carrier assembly. This one is actually for a 400EX, but he ordered the correct one for the 300EX. In case you're wondering, the only difference is the lobe size here. This one's way bigger. This one's not as big. But I believe the axles are fairly similar. It's just the carrier itself. So I'm going to go through, put this bad boy in, slide our axle in, and start reassembly. Check back with you in a minute. So as you can see, we got everything back in. She's all tightened up. Chain is on, nice and tight. Our buddy's got to get a new chain and sprockets, but he said he's just going to ride it around his yard for now. He said hopefully soon he'll buy a new one. He does have a case saver coming. Should be here in the morning. We'll see what happens, so we can get rid of this hunk of junk plastic and actually put something that's going to save it in case if it ever throws the chain. This axle replacement isn't that hard. The carrier bearing, or the carrier itself, isn't that hard of a change. As long as everything is lubricated properly, should take you no time to get it. We put everything back together. Instead of putting anti-seize, I use grease on everything, because everything seems to be very well sealed inside there. So I used grease to get everything to make sure this is all going to turn when we need to adjust the chain and whatnot. While we were in here, did the rear brakes. So I'm going to call it a night for tonight. She's kind of late. And hopefully the case saver comes in. We'll throw that in, throw the tires on, and she'll be out of our hair for a little while until something else goes wrong. Alrighty, so as you can see, the 300EX is completely back together. Again, the rear carrier here wasn't that bad of a job. As long as you take your time, give it a little love with some heat, some PB blaster, and a big hammer, you can pretty much accomplish anything. You can see I went through and took the old skid plate off. I bought a sheet of diamond plate and just kind of molded a new skid plate on here. It's not perfect, but it's going to be better than the old one, and shouldn't bend as easy. Because the old one, it was just gone. See if I can find it for you. Here she is. Alright, so you can see where the chain had just worn right on through. You can see where it was rubbing. This piece here is all broken. This whole thing is mangled and broken. We could have bought a new one, but my buddy was trying to go on the cheap side. Had a piece of diamond plate laying around, so went that route. All in all, took her for a quick drive around the driveway. The rear end feels so much better. He's probably going to ride it the rest of the year like that. Probably over the winter, we'll go through, and he wants to replace the front bushings, the rear shock, do the correct rear shock, and do all the little odds and ends on this bike. We did get the case protector, the case saver in, but he's going to put that on himself, which is fine by me. I didn't have time to run over to get it today. You know, anything's going to be better than this little chunk of plastic that they stick on there. But all in all, she's a ripper again. No more loud clunking noises from the rear. If you like this kind of content, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when we post new videos. And hopefully, we'll keep doing what we're doing. Thanks for watching.